Assalamu alaikum. Once again, I'm Hajara, a digital marketer and Facebook ads expert, and today I'll be holding us by the arm so that we get our first experience on running our ad ourselves. That way, we save money in the future when we want to run our ads. So, one thing I would want us to note is that, as with everything new, when you do something for the first time, it always feels kind of like awkward, like you're not familiar with the terrain. But the more you familiarize with yourself with it, that's the more you get in contact with it, the more familiar it becomes, and the easier you find yourself being able to navigate the terrain. First, there are two ways you can go about this. The Facebook, or rather Meta Ads Manager, that I asked us to download. So I'm clicking on that right now. And here they're telling me I left off somewhere, but I'm going to delete this so that I can start all over. So for most of you, this is going to be blank. But before we go into creating, you have to ensure that the account you're using is the ad account you just created. And how you ensure that is at the top of your screen. You can see on my own, I have Nature Sleek. So there is a drop down button besides it, the right. I'm going to click on that drop down button, and then I'll see all the ad accounts that I have on my account. Then the next thing I'll do will be to choose the ad account I want to work with at the moment. And then we take it from there. So now that is the one I want to work with, which is this Nature Sleek. So I'll just click on it. And if it's not the one I want to work with, I'll just choose another one. So now I have ticked Nature Sleek ad account. And then I'll click on this X to get out of that place. That being done, to now create the account, at the bottom of your phone now, there are two tabs. We have the main buttons for your own phone, and then we have the buttons for the ad manager. So I'm going to click on the plus button at the bottom left. That's the second button to the left. I've done that. I am going slowly so that for each thing I do, you can also replicate it on your own phone. That's why I said we should get two phones. So that you're using one to look at what I'm doing, and then you're using your own to do the work. These are the options we have: post engagement, video views, website traffic, reach, website conversions, messages, page likes, and event responses. So when we're running our first ad, people do not know us. They don't know about our product. They don't know what benefits lies in our products and how our products or services can help make their lives better. So what do we want to do first? We're to do post engagement. So we'll put up something that is interesting about our product that they'll find beneficial, right? And then the second thing post engagement does is to let Facebook know that our page is something that people find interesting and they find useful for themselves. So when I decide to run an ad proper, the ads will perform better. So I'm going to start with post engagement by clicking on it. Easy peasy, no stress, right? So that I have clicked on post engagement. So I can either create a new post or use an existing post that I currently have on my page. So if I feel I don't have a post that would pass across the message of my business properly enough, I'll click on create a post. And I've done that, so we'll do it. So what do I want to tell people about the products I'll be showcasing to them? This is where that lead magnet we created comes into play. So I'm going to type in what mine is. So I'm going to make it a story. So I have always struggled with short hair. All right, short hair. Never knew I could grow it longer. I could grow it any longer than 2 inches below my neck, as it has always been. It has always been all my life. I got this thing with a friend. And she mentioned a hair product that had worked wonders for her. And I am super excited to share it with you. But before then, I would like to know. So you can see I'm making it conversational. I'm actually selling, but not selling, right? So I would like to know what hair challenges you've had, you're struggling with, and who knows, I may have just the solution you need. Let's chat in the comments. So here I am trying to sell without selling. And then I'll come into my pictures. Here they're asking me to allow access to the camera roll. We'll click on allow access and then allow again. Allow.
Assalamu alaikum, welcome to my channel. It's a baby channel, so do well to subscribe so you get notified when I release more videos. Anyways, today we're just going to learn how
I don't know. So I'm trying to locate the picture I would want to use, and I've added the picture. So here is it, and then I'll just click on publish. Right. So this is a post. I just want them to engage. So as I'm allowing this one to get going, so your post has been published, right? Your post has been published. Boost. Do not make the mistake of using this boost option. So what we're doing now is to go back. So here we're going to resume ad, right? So I'll click on resume ad. And now we do the setup proper. So I'll choose the post I want to use and then click on this. At the bottom of the phone, there are 3 circles and then an arrow, a greater than arrow to the right. So I'll click on that arrow. And then this is where we do a few works. We do not want to only show this to people who have engaged with our page. We want to get to new people who do not know about us, who do not know about our product or our services. So I'm going to click on create audience under this create audiences button. So first we have special ad category, then we have who should see your ad, right? These are the various options we have. If you want only people that have liked our page, people who like our page and their friends, then we have people who have engaged with our page. So what this engagement is going to do for us, is like we're trying to play smart, because we can later target those who have engaged with our page. So right now, this thing I'm doing is to get more people to engage with my page so that I can retarget them, because now they would have found out about my product and what it can do for them. Keep quiet. They will have found out about what my products can do for them, and then it will be easier for them to make a purchase. So now we're going to create our audience. And to do that, we now have this audiences button, right? After who should see your ad, then we have audiences. We now want to create the audience of our ideal people that we want to see our products. So I'm going to click on the icon of two people at the right. I hope it's not too much to take in. So I'm going to name my audience. The reason why you need to name your audience is for easy identification of a campaign, so that you can find out, okay, how the campaign performed and all of that. So I'll click on that audience name, and then I'll delete that Nigeria. I'll say tests, hair care, engagement, right? Then the next thing I'll do is to include these locations. So I'll click on that arrow going to the right, only this time. So here is where we will impute the locations we want to target people. If I want to target people only in Kaduna, I'll put in Kaduna here, Kaduna. And you can see it has brought out two options of Kaduna. We have Kaduna, Kaduna State, Nigeria as a city, and then we have Kaduna State, Nigeria as a region. What we want to do is to target those in the city. One, because of delivery, another one because of proximity to us. But if our products will serve even those that are not in the city, then we'll choose region, right? So let's say I am choosing Kaduna City, or if I have a select number of places I would want. So I'll choose Kaduna City. You can't select location that overlap your current location. So I'm going to remove Nigeria first. So I'll click on edit. Then I'll click on this and delete it, right? Because Kaduna is inside Nigeria, so they will not allow me to choose only Kaduna. So now I'll choose specific states I want. So I'll say Kaduna, for example, city. I'll say Lagos, city.
Sorry. Can't we just choose Nigeria?
That's what I'm saying. If you want to target the whole of Nigeria, you can use Nigeria. But if you're not targeting everywhere in Nigeria and you just want specific places in Nigeria, you can go ahead and do that. Like, it's left to your discretion. But your ad budget would affect the performance if you choose a location too wide, right? So discard. So now mine is on Nigeria because I'm actually targeting Nigeria. But for you guys, there are those that may want to only target specific places. So you can go ahead and do that. So that being done, we're done with location. So if in Nigeria there are particular places I do not want my ad to show, that's where this exclude these locations come in. So I'll simply click on that and then impute the locations I do not want my ad to be shown. That is what that one is for. Then the age range, 13 to 65 is what we have on the back. 13-year-olds do not have the money to afford my products. So I'll slide it to a range that can buy my product. So I'll say from 24 to 45 or even 42. 45s, I don't think they really care about their hair at 45. Then gender, is it all genders I want to target? Is it only men? Is it only women? In my own case, I'm targeting only women because men rarely buy hair care products. This is where something interesting now comes to play. So there are two things we can do, and we always test because there's no one size fits all. One, I'm going to use a broad targeting. That is, I'm going to run the ad without choosing any target interest. so that Facebook just shows my ad to random people, and only those who have interest in it would click on the ad. Anybody that is not interested in growing her hair, she wouldn't look twice at the ad myself, but you're clicking to come to engage on it. But anybody that is interested in growing long hair, when they see that, they will want to what? Engage with the ad. So that's the psychology behind doing a broad targeting, or they call it flex targeting. So here I'm going to do two things. I'm going to leave this one without a target. So I'm not choosing anything, but anybody that wants to target a particular interest. So under the detailed targeting, we have include people who match. This is where we impute their interests. We have a whole lot of interests. So the first thing we'll do is the main keyword that people you're targeting will be found within. So in my own case, I'm going to search for hair. So you can see I have hair products, I have hairstyle, and all the other things under hair. So I'm going to choose hair products. And then I'll look for long hair. And then I'll look for another, then hair care. I think these ones will do for now. This is step one, the broad umbrella that will take all of them. Now, there are people who want hair care products, but they cannot afford it. Not that they can't afford it, like they have to budget for it, or they're not used to shopping online. I don't want to waste my ad on such people. So I will narrow this audience down by clicking on that narrow audience. Let me go back again. So under detailed targeting, I chose the main keyword for my product, right? So now I'm going to come to narrow audience. So I'll click on narrow audience. Now I don't want to target everybody that is interested in hair care. There are people that are interested in hair care or don't really want to grow long hair. They just want to manage their hair. So here now, I'm now going to put in more interests or behaviors that will help Facebook to fine tune who they show my ad to. So here I would say people who are used to shopping online. So I'm going to say engaged shoppers. Engaged shoppers. You can see here. I'm going to click on that and then I'll tick it. So I've put engaged shoppers. Is there another thing that I can add? So I'm going to add another interest, which is online shopping. Online shopping. Online shopping, I've added that. Then I'm going to add another thing again. People who shop for fashion items, fashion accessories. And then what else? I'll think again. So I'll leave it at this. To show you more things that you can do, like you can target people based on how they travel, when they travel. Like, let me show you. So I'll click on narrow audience again. I'll say frequent travelers. Frequent. So you can see I have frequent travelers here, about 1.2 trillion people. 1.2 trillion people, but it's just a fraction of that our ad will be shown to. But me right now, I'm not targeting frequent travelers. So what frequent travelers tell you is that they have money, so they should be able to afford what you're buying if it catches their fancy. So if I'm targeting people that have money, my product should look like that of people that have money, right? It shouldn't look shabby and all of that. So that is that. I'm going to delete this and go back to my dashboard. So now I'm done with the targeting. Cool. The next thing we'll now do is to tick this button on top. Like there are more options, but we're not going into them for now. So now they're telling me that your audience is defined and has an estimated audience size of 600,000 to 710,000. And this is too low. We need an audience between 1 million and 1.5 million, right? But for the sake of this, I'll just leave it. So what I could do is I could actually add a broad one. So I'll come to the first targeting I choose and look for another broad keyword. that people I am looking to serve are interested in. So I could do kids fashion, kids wears or kids. Let's see if I'll see kids wear. Okay, so there's no kids wears. Let me add personal care. There's personal care. Okay, I've added personal care. I will now go back to see if the size has increased. Okay, it increased by by 30,000. So my audience size is now 630 to 750,000. I think this is fair enough. So I'll go ahead and then tick on this tick button on top at the top right. Tick on it, and we're done with our audience. So you can see test hair care engagement. That's the name of this ad. I'm sorry, this target audience. So the next thing I'll do is to click on this arrow that is going outward at the bottom of the phone. So I have a greater than arrow. I'll tick on that. And then this is where we now impute the money, the amount we would want to spend. So do I want to spend this amount daily or for a lifetime? I could either choose the daily or the lifetime. Anyone? So in my case, I'm going to choose daily, and I'll put 1,000 naira a day for a start, since it's just the engagement ad. So I'll say 1,000 naira a day, and I want the ad to run for 7 days. And I want it to start now. So daily is the button I clicked upon. Then I want it to be 1,000 naira a day. If you want to increase the amount, just click on the plus button beside it. You can see it's changing. And then if you want to reduce it, you reduce it. So now it's back to our 1,000. And then I want the ad to run continuously. It should start now. And okay, it won't run continuously, except for 7 days. So it will run for 7 days. So at the end of 7 days, at the bottom here, you can see they are telling you your ad will run until 1st July 2022. You will spend up to 7,000 naira. So I'm good to go with that. I'll just click on that blue button at the bottom right. Network. So I just clicked on that. So here, review order. Post engagement, that's what I wanted. Then I have always struggled. This is my ad copy. Then they'll show me the image I placed here, my audience, my total budget, and then if I'm good to go with this, I'll just click on place order. And so you can see the blue button under the Hustles Enterprise is moving towards the right. And voila, your order has been received. Your ad is being reviewed to make sure that it follows Facebook advertising policy. Typically, you would receive a response within 24 hours. You can duplicate this ad to create more ads. So for now, for this particular one, we're not duplicating it. So I'll just say not now. And we'll wait for them to make the ad go live. But I want us to see something. So the second one is the ad I just finished, but it is saying account error. The reason why is because I don't have money in the account. So I'll come to this gear icon to the bottom right of my phone. Remember when we were setting up our business manager, I said we should not include our card details because sometimes Facebook just goes haywire and spends money without you running ad. And then you come and see that you're owing them without understanding what exactly happened. So next we'll go to payments. Let me go back again. So I clicked on the icon. So you can see here, Nature Sleek ad account. Then under my prepaid balance, I have 0.00. So I'll simply click on add funds. And then since they said I'll be spending 7,000 naira, so I'm going to change that amount to 7,000 naira, 7,000. Then do not click on the debit or credit card, which is where it's highlighted at the moment. We're going to use the Naira payment with MasterCard or Visa card. Don't worry, even if you have your Verve card, it will work. So I'll click on that and then click on this tick. And then I'll click on add funds. Oh God, this should know how to disturb when it's not time. Great. So it will take us to our Google Chrome and bring out this. I'm expanding the screen so you see what it's bringing out. It said, please click to complete your Naira payment. So I'll just click on continue here. So this was why I said you should have your card handy. So you have to input your card number, your card holder name, your expiry date, and then your CVV. So I'm going to click on where the card number is. I've already saved my card here. So I'm just going to click on it and then put my name, Hajara Uthman. And then the date has automatically been inputted, and then I think the CVV number is, can I remember? Then my PIN, and then pay. So here, amount due is this, and OTP is required before transaction can be approved rather. So I'll go to my SMS app, open it up, and then here you can see like the OTP comes almost immediately. You go back and you paste it there, and then you submit. Your transaction was unsuccessful. It may be the network, so I'll still try it again. That's up, and then go through the process again. So I'll just click on add funds, and I hope this time around it goes. Let's try the 45 and see. Continue. It's the network, it's not loading. So this is how to do the first part. I should allow each and every one of us to finish this up before we now go to the next part. So any questions so far? So you can see they say placement settings is automatic. I don't want it to be automatic because it will just waste my money anyhow. So I'm going to click on manual, and then I'll choose the only places I want my ad to be shown. So here I want it to be only on mobile devices. I'll put off the desktop. That's one. Two, I want it to only be on Facebook and not Instagram. So I have only Facebook ticked, but if I want it on Facebook and Instagram, I'll tick Facebook and also tick Instagram, right? And then I'll go out of there. Then I think that's all. Okay, any of the options here I don't want, I'll tick on it to make it gray. So I don't want it under instant articles. I don't want Facebook in-stream videos. I don't want Instagram Explorer. I don't want Instagram feed. So let's say I only want Facebook news feed. That's all, right? So it will only show in Facebook feed, which will force people to stop. Like, it's not like it's going to interrupt people while they are watching a video. It makes people feel like it makes the ad feel like a nuisance, something like that. I don't know how to put the English like that, sha. So that is that. I'll now click on publish again, right? But if that's not the only thing, I can go back and then say publish. That's for that. I've made that correction. Then I can click on show more if there are more things I would want to see. So you see your ad was updated. So this is how you edit an existing ad. So I'll click on this less than arrow at the top left, and then it brings me back to where the ad was. Together.